Hello my dear students, good morning. I hope you had a nice day. Okay, now today we shall start this video. So in tractors and engine systems, myself Krishnavini from the Department of Agricultural Engineering. And actually we have discussed about engines, and this video is being dedicated for cylinder, and next you will have your pistons, crankcase and the firing orders in the coming videos. Now we shall move on to this topic, cylinder block. So what is this actually? It is the main support for all the engine parts. Okay, so this is the very largest one, and this will be normally cast in one piece. Okay, so actually we can sometimes they'll be casting in two blocks also. So what will be the how it will be the casting? So this engine block is normally intricate. Okay, so this is, you can, the first part you can you do have I can depict this diagram. So you can see that you have a cylinder for your camshaft housing, you do have block mounts, a cylinder wall, the water jacket for cooling, and also a deck surface. Okay, first one I'll go for this is the materials that are being used, and also the casting is normally intricate. Okay, and the passageways are also provided to accommodate the valve mechanisms. You can see that the lowest part of the cylinder block has supporting bearings which will be used for this crankshaft. Okay, and the upper halves of the crankshaft are assembled directly into the cylinder block. Okay, so half-round sections it will be assembled. Okay, and this camshaft is being supported in the block by bushings. Okay, this is actually the lower part will have the support bearings, as I told already. This I have explained this. So what is one-way cylinder liner? So this is an integral part of this cylinder. So we can't, cylinder won't exist. In the sense, cylinder cannot work efficiently without the cylinder liner. So the cylinder liner should have the following characteristics. First, it should be able to withstand the high working temperatures, and should be able to dissipate the heat so that it is not affected by heat, and it should possess the lubricating properties, and it should have possess the maximum hardness with maximum flexibility. And very important nowadays is we have to have resistance due to corrosion and wear. We have the minimum, it should have possess the minimum permanent change in dimensions, high durability and low cost. Okay, so these are the desirable qualities for the compound engine. Some what materials you can have? You can go for the closed grain cast iron and also nickel cast iron. Okay, so the wear on the liners can be substantially reduced. The inner surface is being made harder. We are having one or two methods. I have described one method which is very prominently used. Okay, this is applicable to dry liners. What is being used as liner is cast iron with 2% nickel and 0.65% chromium. You know very well nickel and chromium, they are playing a major role in corrosion resistance. Okay, so after the preliminary machining, the liners will be heated in an oven. The temperature is about 840 degrees. This hardening they are doing it. Oil quenching, and it is being tempered for 2 hours at 180 degrees centigrade. This is to improve the corrosion resistant property and also the hardness and toughness of your cylinder. The liners are normally two types, okay, wet and also your dry type. So this wet type will be normally used in heavy duty diesel engines. Okay, so this will have these liners will have direct contact with the water, so the only they are getting the name is called as wet liners. Okay, so the O-shaped rings are being present in the liner, and the flange will have it as a top. Okay, so next one is your dry type. These are used in petrol and air-cooled engines only. Okay, this is not as much famous as your wet type. Okay, next one is cylinder wear. So actually the cylinder wear, how we are finishing or anything else, we can't avoid the cylinder wear, because this side it will be subjected to side thrust in the on the piston in the cylinder. Okay, the pressure of the piston rings also will be acting on the cylinder walls, and the piston rings actually the piston will be moving up and down, isn't it? So the cylinder wears to a taper. It will, okay, this is, I can show you. Cylinder wears to a taper, and also what happens is there will be an angular relationship between the connecting rod and also the crankshaft. So due to this, the pressure exerted on the piston will be very higher than the power stroke. When the power is being exerted on the piston, what happens? As a consequence, cylinder wear will be more. Okay, because cylinder will be wearing more on the power thrust, and it will be beginning out of round. It will not be a perfect round, and there will be, you'll get it as a taper. Okay, so this The reasons here is actually the cylinder pistons are hotter and it will be exposed to more grit at the top than at the bottom. So the wear will be accelerated at the power stoves. Okay, that is very essential. And actually you can carry out inspections also. When the wear ridge is not enough to possible to remove the wears and all. So we have to ridge is deep and all. We have to inspect the cylinder bore now and then. Okay, once the pistons are removed from the bore can be inspected for the wear with the help of a cylinder bore dial gauge. So this has to be done in order to ensure efficient working. Thank you. We shall meet in the next video.